Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's just allergies today, so please forgive me in advance. I'm gonna be a little crazy. Otherwise I need to flip my coin. Welcome to another terrible Saturday in Barovia. My name is Jonathan Kenny, your game master for the evening, and these are the Forget-Me-Nots and guest. Say hello, Forget-Me-Not and guest.
Hello, Forget-Me-Not and
guest.
Oh, good. I love it when the coin flips that way. Welcome. So last time, this particular group of terrible people and guest had, well, first, they left the far north of Barovia, leaving behind half their party to go do something down in the south, while they went to Castle Grevenloft to deliver a very powerful wizard, except not actually a powerful wizard. It was a decoy. Along the way, they made camp and were about to get eaten by some wolves when a large lightning rail seemingly barreled out of the mists, one of the windows shattering and ejecting a passenger who landed in front of the party, the wolves scattering to the four winds. The defenestrated individual introduced himself as Lieutenant Callum Filaveo, apparently a soldier from a place called Siri or Sire, depending on your accent, which is also canonical within Eberron. He was apparently very confused about where the hell he was, because he'd never heard of any place like this before, and decided to stay with the rest of the group, hoping that they might eventually lead him to someone that might be a little bit more in charge than a group of wandering adventurers. With that, the party made their way to a rendezvous with Ezmerelda at the Tsar Falls, just south of Castle Ravenloft. Before heading to the castle, however, Ireena felt the urge and desire to check in on her home, or previous home, where she used to live with her now dead wife.
You can say late. You can say late wife.
No, she did.
Murdered wife.
Absolutely
Right.
just fucking slaughtered.
The
wife.
woman that got fucking destroyed,
The wife who
obliterated.
has been viciously murdered. Yeah, that one. The one that was
That one?
eviscerated and killed.
The entire ride there was just one of those cinematic like flashback scenes, like from the beginning of Up, that was just about their relationship.
And there was of her whole life with Poppy.
A brief stop by the Tsar Pool encampment, where the Vistani group had apparently moved on already, but they had a nice place to sleep for the night. Next morning, making their way to the village of Barovia, some very strange things started happening. Little dolls started appearing in the trees. At first, they destroyed the dolls. Little, just getting the vibes out, only for them to show up again. And again. And again. Until it finally culminated in a chilling moment on the bridge to Barovia, where the doll looking like the lieutenant was shoved off of the bridge, hung by the neck. The doll, not the actual lieutenant, by the Ireena doll, which was very upsetting, and everybody is a little paranoid. But nothing bad seemed to happen, and so the party continued towards Ireena's house, finding it much in the same way that they left it, destroyed door and all. hanging off its hinges. Later in the evening, some of the party decided to remain there while Ashai and Oleander went to check in on the village and see what was up. And that's where we pick up. Oh, Oleander and Ashai. You two are headed into the village of Barovia. Lovely, sleepy village that was not abandoned the last time you hear, but might as well have been, as nobody ever seemed to leave their houses during the entire time that you were there, other than the father, the priest of the Church of the Morning Lord, Ismark, Ireena, and one lady by the name of Mary who visited the building, the Burgomaster's mansion. What are you doing as you get close to the village?
Looking. Head on a swivel.
Yeah, same.
Why don't you two go ahead and make me some secret perception checks then?
What if we did? Oh, why do I have 2 hero points?
Yeah, you should only have one at the start.
Yeah.
You'd let us know
what do you-
if we need a hero point, right?
What are you two talking about while you
That's not good.
walk into town,
Um,
if anything?
Feels a little nostalgic, I have to admit.
have you even been here?
No, but I've from a town like this, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Do you mean you think?
I have shit memory. I tossed out the not important stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to be living for a long time, so things that I don't think are important, I toss out of my head, because I need to fill it with things that I find important. Like, you know, relationships.
Is
even
that the
for
not
me.
important thing?
No. Those are kind of important. Like, I have relationships with everyone in the party. And Van Richten. And Ezmerelda. And that's about it.
Okay.
You have fun the other night?
Yes.
Glad. I was trying so hard not to pay attention, but you were too fucking loud. You were so fucking loud.
Shy just crosses her arms and looks smug.
Az almost joined you. No. No.
Why are you jealous?
No.
Insight
have you
check.
been here?
Friend's motive.
It's just another perception roll.
All right, gonna do deception real quick.
No, it's against your DC.
My DC.
You're
It's
fine.
Shit DC.
No, I think you're fine.
No, I'm not.
No, yeah, you are.
Am I?
Your deception DC is 20.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 11. Understood.
Oleander doesn't seem particularly jealous.
You've been here before, right?
Briefly. Why?
Just wondering what vibes you got from this place.
There were scratches all up and down the outside of the Burgomaster's home. We killed a vampire below the church.
Okay.
And I do believe the person in charge of that church is no longer alive. And Escher came to speak with us.
Who's Escher?
One of Strahda's kin. He killed Aster.
Got it. So he is... Okay, so he is also a vampire. It's like same caliber as you. That was said very quietly, Jonathan. I want you to know.
Likely quite a bit stronger than me.
Got it.
But
Alright. So he's just another one of Strahd's bitches, is what I'm hearing.
yes. I
Good to know.
expect to run into him again, but we will see.
Alright.
As you say this, the two of you start to pass into the village proper. There's not too terribly much mist this day. I think we said it was evening. And you notice that the roads of Barovia do show signs of recent foot traffic. And you can see like a few of the buildings have their lights on, and near the center of the town, you recall there's a tavern that goes by the name of Blood of the Wine, or Blood on the Wine, that looks like it is open for business, and you can hear the sound of people inside carousing.
Looks like there's some people. Do we want to go check it out? Maybe get a lay of what's been going on?
Yes. It was not quite as lively last time we came through.
Well,
I expect
like you...
in such a small town as this, they will likely... It will be very noticeable for two strangers to be walking in.
Maybe so, but it's not a crime to go into a bar.
Just a peek.
You head into the town square, into the Blood on the Vine Tavern, which, as you enter, there's definitely a lot more people than the last time you were here. Like a solid 24 folk. There is an individual that looks like a bard that is playing a lute, and people are sat around tables drinking, making merry. The three women that you saw last time, the owners, Alenka, Mirabel, and Sorvia, are passing out drinks all over, with smiles on their faces. Business is booming, it seems.
I'm gonna pop real quick since the unseen to be safe.
Can you pop it in chat form?
Yes.
Invisible and incorporeal creatures. Nothing invisible that you can see. Everybody here seems to be, well, there at least there's nobody hiding amongst this crowd. Doesn't seem. You see no incorporeal creatures in this tavern.
I'm also doing it with the +2 status to disbelieve illusions.
Gotcha. I believe that would be damn, I have not had to look up this rule. I'm assuming, yeah, it is a perception check. So go ahead and make a secret perception check.
Okay, with a +2 status.
With a +2 status, yep. and I'll let you know if it's really low and you want to re-roll it.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Okay. Fuck it. Nope. All
And
right.
it is a status bonus. Probably want to re-roll it.
Okay.
It is a 3.
Oh. Reroll using a hero point.
Looking about, everybody here seems to be flesh and blood. Nobody, there's no sign of any obvious like people phasing through each other like they're an illusion or anything like that. While you are looking about, you see one of the tavern owners comes up, and says, "Well, lovely. Do you all need a place to sit? We have drinks, food,
Are you
a place to sleep for the night, perhaps?
celebrating something?
Nothing in particular. Business just is doing very well. Had a bit of, I guess you could call it good luck recently.
In the form of
Jonathan?
what?
Answer.
What'd you say, Ashai?
In the form of what?
People leaving their houses, coming for drinks. We haven't had a ghoul attack in weeks, it feels like, and people are starting to feel a little safer, I guess.
All right.
First drink is on the house if you like.
Do I see any wine bottles?
Yeah, there's wine bottles around. There's
How
I'm
long
trying
has
to-
it been since the winery exploded?
About 2 weeks now.
How many wine bottles do they have?
I wasn't keeping a mental tally, but
I asked specifically, like, is it a weird amount of wine bottles for there being no wine in the area for 2 weeks?
make me a society check.
Okay.
Society.
Look, everything's going well. It's suspicious, Jonathan. Fuck me. Everything's fine.
I would say it doesn't look like there's a suspicious amount of bottles. It could just be that they had a decent stockpile as a tavern. But most of the drinks going around seem to be like ale coming out of these large casks rather than the purple grape mash that the winery was known for producing.
Okay.
We have some companions we need to go fetch first.
Oh yes, of course. Well, we're open till midnight, so
Do you want me to stay here while you get the others, or I can save us a table?
Ireena keeps telling me to not go do things alone because bad things happen.
That's true.
well, we'll still be here when you get back, no problem.
Okay. I walk with a shy out, and as soon as we're out of the place, they're too happy. I don't like it.
I'm certain we can find more information about what's been going on in the town. If we can find Ireena's brother.
Oleander still has Sense the Unseen up.
Sure.
Do I see anything as we're walking, or nah?
No.
I don't like that.
Looking around, giving the town a closer look, since you're so suspicious, you can see, in the town square, you kind of have a decent look down the four or the two main roads that crisscross at that intersection. To the south, you can see a burgomaster's mansion, which looks very similar to the one that you saw in Vallaki. Which a few of the windows are boarded up, but they seem like they've been that way for a while. But you do see a couple lights on in the second level, and to the north you see a chapel or a church for the Morning Lord. You assume.
As we're walking back to the Ireena's house. So they say that they haven't had any attacks in a couple of weeks, and our entire journey here was supernatural free. I think something's going on in this area. I don't know what, and it frustrates me because I don't have the information.
Well, we are going to get information, so
Yeah,
can you be patient enough to get to Ireena's house and back?
I guess. Yes.
It's a quick jaunt back to Reyna's house, but first we're going to jump back a little bit. Reyna, the lieutenant, and Ezmerelda have all been left in the building as the Shy and Oleander go look into the village to see what's up. Ezmerelda is making herself very much at home. She's taken off her boots at the door and is just kind of like lounging in one of the chairs. Not very like any Vistani to settle down.
Yes, well, I married somebody that wasn't Vistani, so
Oh, I didn't know that.
yes, I had a wife.
Bad.
Had. For a very long time. I built this house for her. Because she needed to be hidden away. And I felt there was no better place than Barovia to hide someone, so I made her a house.
Difficult to be found here, is it?
It's impossible to be found here.
Most people, at least.
Question for God. and Nico, I suppose. Had Ollie been like bringing up how suspicious it was about how quiet it had been?
Yes.
Okay.
The entire
You
time.
just wouldn't shut the fuck up about it.
I mean, he was being a 19-year-old about it.
I see. Okay. Oleander seemed almost worried that we hadn't been attacked on the journey here. Is something going on? Are we at war?
Well, he's paranoid to start with.
He is paranoid, but it's also... It is odd that we did not run into anything we had to fend off. He's not wrong.
Barovia isn't at war, but it is not, I would say, a peaceful place usually. All manner of monsters dwell in the nighttime and the dark woods.
Is it a newer country then, or just that unmanageable?
Oh, it's been this way for a very long time. Unmanageable is a good word.
Yeah.
Or rather, maybe that the manager likes it that way. Insert I want to talk to your manager joke here.
That's why he's
How,
here.
can I speak to your manager then? I don't like it.
I'm liking the idea of this meeting less and less as time goes on.
Well, you can see where the manager lives just out that window. And points out the window to the north, and you can see out across a few hills filled with forests, there is this large cliff And on top of the bluff, there is this very foreboding castle with very gothic architecture and bats flying out of some of the steeples.
Doesn't say anything, just goes back to leaning.
To anyone else, it would probably be very intimidating, but you've seen the towers of Sharn, and this is like,
It's fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be like a really nice house in Sharn.
It's a little derivative, but it's
Yeah.
whatever.
Lieutenant, you can make yourself at home, you know. You don't have to stand so stiff. I see Ez has already made herself at home.
Well, I figured after the other night that you were probably a lot less uptight than you usually are.
You're right about that.
I'll take off his boots and sit down.
Uncomfortably.
Ezmerelda's just grinning. You all sit and chit-chat, idle talk for a while before eventually you hear a knock on the door as Asha and Oleander come back.
Oh no, it's not a knock on the door. Fucking
Okay.
Oleander
You just
kicks
walk
down
in.
the door and goes,
Okay,
"People are
don't
too
kick-
happy."
Oh.
Just for the sword.
The
I was
door
gonna
that
say,
it
I
it
was-
wasn't really fixed. It was just kind of like put there very
Damn it!
gently and just
no.
immediately
I was gonna
slammed
say-
it.
Meme.
Yeah,
I was gonna
it's
say
exactly.
that entire time that they were talking, Raina was sitting there fixing the door, and then the second Oleander comes back, he ruins it.
She goes,
Yeah.
all done.
Yep,
Like,
that's exactly what
But you-
happens.
you're not a carpenter.
No.
Like you just did like a patch job. Like okay, it'll at least like swing open and then just bang, and then plus it's all broken again.
And you
Ashai is
just
like
see-
about to stop him. Just
You just see Raina standing there steaming, like steam coming out her fucking ears.
What do
Oh,
you
no.
mean they're too happy?
Quick.
People are celebrating and smiling and shit. I don't like it.
They live in one of the only population centers in what I'm told is a very wild place to be. I'd be happy if I wasn't getting mauled by wolves.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
What? It's a
Getting mauled by
problem.
wolves.
It's a problem. They're happy to be alive.
no, it's well, Oleander thinks it's a problem that nothing has accosted us on the way, and nothing is hurting the village. It's abnormal.
Were you able to discern any sort of cause?
No, we came back because it was safe, so we wanted to bring you along. I don't know how we're gonna keep Snowman though.
From here,
Yeah, but what if something attacks here?
you can
He's
stay
just
here
kind of
too,
like
if you want,
looking at you sort of blankly.
and you can fix my fucking door while you're at it.
The tavern seems to have a lot of wine.
I mean,
Fine.
yeah.
Start putting on his boots.
I'll stay back here with this snowman, and I'll
What?
fix your door.
Why is
Well, it's all
anybody
by your
staying
lonesome.
here? Shouldn't we all stay together?
I'm fine with him staying here.
It's tactically unsound to leave any one of us alone, is it not?
Correct.
I mean, it's just a decoy. It's not going to get in any trouble if we bring it with us. We just keep off
Alright.
to the side in case anything bad happens.
He doesn't talk much. He's the designated carriage driver. He's just sitting with us while we have some drinks.
He can
He's
put him in
bright.
my bed and pretend he's sleeping.
Yeah, it's just he's Brett.
Just put some sunglasses and a hat on him.
It always works.
No one will question it.
Nope.
I could put my coat on him, but then I'm not gonna have my spells on me.
That also seems like a dumb idea. Why don't you just bring him the way he is?
Because he's bright. Look at him.
How bright is he? I am
Standing there like
confused.
this hand emoji.
Just able.
Literally just like
Is his skin glowing? Like, what are you talking about?
His
Is he just pale?
clothes are like not like his clothes are colorful.
And?
Have you met the Vistani?
Does he look Vistani to you?
No.
No, but
That's a
We were-
lot, man.
I think you're
I-
overthinking it.
Is
I'm always overthinking things.
snowman close to my
If
size?
they're all in a good, what size are you again?
I mean, I hadn't really.
Tall.
Not
Not
enough.
How tall are you?
He's, we'll say 5'10".
Maybe a little bit shorter, but not by much.
All right. I've got a spare dress uniform if we want to put it on over him. I mean, I doubt anyone will recognize the colors of Sire, but
Oh,
I really think you're all very much overthinking this.
I am.
I'm just trying to put his...
listen, I don't give a fuck what we do with the snowman. I just want to go have a drink. So
Yes, we can have. Okay.
great, let's go.
Right. You all, with Snowman in tow, head back into the village of Barovia.
I'll try to hold the door open of Irena's cabin for everyone else, but then just kind of grab for it and see it's not there and just kind of gesture to the doorway.
You're so precious.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Everybody
So-
stop touching Raina's door in 2K24.
No.
Actually, we started playing this in 2023, so both years, I guess.
I had to keep it alive. You know, like that Candace
God,
meme
it's been
of
a
like
year.
the holy fuck mom. That was essentially what just happened.
Yeah. Holy fuck, mom! Are you winning, son?
No, in fact, I am not.
You go out the doorless entryway, make your way into the village, which the moon is a little bit higher in the sky, and as you walk in, there's a few people walking the streets. A couple of them seeming to head to the tavern, some heading away from the tavern back to perhaps their houses. Those of you that did not see the town earlier, you could go ahead and make me secret perception checks if you like. But mostly you see the same things that the other two did. Ireena, you notice that there do seem to be like candles on at the burgomaster's house, where you assume Ismark is. But strangely, though it's kind of hard to see at this distance through the bit of mist, there seem to be candles in the church as well on.
I'm gonna relay the church thing to Ashai. She was the only one with me during that time.
I don't know how far away we are. Do I get any, like, vibes from the church? Does it also seem not consecrated?
From where you are, you're left like a few 100 feet away from the church. So I don't think you wouldn't feel anything from it at this distance. You would have to get closer to see if it like is consecrated or not.
That is worth investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Should you want drink?
I want drink.
You want?
We all need drink, I think.
I have purse.
Let's go get drink.
Hat on head.
You head to the Blood on the Wine Tavern. Through the doors, again, having people having a good time. The bard is still there.
Menacingly.
And the barmaids, and the barmaids are still there, Jonathan.
Barmaids are still there. They do you do see their faces fall a little bit as they see Ireena enter. But one of them,
Except for one of them.
except for one of them.
Thank you.
Which one?
Which one did you
Was-
fuck?
That was the first episode and we didn't record it. I really have no idea.
I think it was. Hold on, let me look. I think it was Sorvia.
Sure, I'll take her.
I'll take her.
Christ.
Good lord.
I'm sure she'll be glad to hear that. Yeah, it was probably definitely this one. She's too hot for Reina not to have tried to bang.
Prove it.
What does she look like?
I'm
Asking for
gonna
a
put
friend.
it there, off topic. Enjoy. Can't show it on stream, but that's the one I was using for Sorvia.
Why can't you? Oh, is it not? Okay, understood.
It's not. I made that token before we started streaming, and so it's not like
I mean, she's
public
pretty.
domain. She gives a bit of a shy smile and walks over, and says, "Reina, good to see you."
It's good to see you as well. How have you been doing?
Well, quite well actually. These last few weeks, business is booming.
I see that.
Nice to round of drinks on the house for you.
Ah, wonderful. Thank you.
She waves over to the bartender, who's this seeming like dim, pudgy little guy, who is just like clearly this is like is the best job that he can get. He is kind of mindlessly, dully pulling drinks and handing them out whenever he gets orders, and pulls 4 mugs of ale or 5 mugs of ale for the 5 of you. You all would probably see Ezmerelda seem kind of conflicted a little bit. And she leans over to Reina and says, "There are more to know.
What'd you say?
There are more to know." More to is the term for Vistani that have settled down and essentially are no
Oh,
longer
Thank you. I
Vistani.
was like, I'm sure that's. I know. I'm sure Raina knows what that means.
Yeah.
Are you talking about? Who?
I assume they're the owners.
You could be right.
Well, they certainly have Vistani features, but they clearly have lived here for quite longer than a few weeks. I mean, it's fine. It's not like I'm picture perfect Vistani either, but
Something to look into is what she's saying.
it could be nothing. I don't know.
Keep it in the back of our heads.
Sorvik comes by with a large smile and leans down as she places the drinks in front of all of you, giving a very good look down her cleavage.
And Raina's like,
Um,
oh.
yeah. She's clear. She's doing that thing where she's clearly like looking towards
Into
everyone else, but
Reina.
leaning
Yeah.
right towards Reina, and then
Leander
winks
has
as she
slowly
walks
pulled
away.
The cowl farther
Um,
up on his face, just kind of.
I think Raina's gonna follow her. She's gonna grab her drink and follow her.
Okay. She heads over to the bar, and then as she turns around, like she's about to go get more drinks, like you pop up behind her. She's like, "Oh, hi, Reina."
Hi. So you said business is booming, correct?
Yes. We've I guess you could call it a spate of good luck. I'm not sure exactly what or why, but there really haven't been a lot of you know what Barovia used to be like, and
Yes, I do. I remember being your only guest for weeks on end.
there haven't been any ghouls about, no werewolves howling in the night. It's crazy. It's like a dream almost.
And you don't know why that is.
I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I haven't seen anything particularly odd or spooky, if that's what you're asking.
That's
I do
good.
know Rahadin came by last week for the taxes.
Nothing
But
unsavory
he-
happened there?
I don't believe so. He went to the burgomaster's house and then left. They didn't hear any sounds of bloody murder from Ismark or anything.
I
So-
am. Chill out. And do you know how the burgomaster's doing?
Ismark seemed to be fine the last time he popped in, about a week ago. He's very busy.
And the church.
Oh, yes, we have a new priest.
Ah, makes sense. And who's the priest?
Her name is Camelia Polensky. Not sure, she used to be a pious, lovely lady of the Morning Lord, I guess, when the late father passed on and the church was empty for a few weeks. She went in, fixed it up, and people have been... and as she's saying that, you hear the bells start dinging in the
Ooh,
distance.
I think she flinches. She's gonna flinch when she hears the bell.
10 times. Signifying it's 10 o'clock. Well, you see? She's got the belfry working and everything.
Wow. That is wonderful. It seems like things have been very good here.
Yes. Better now that
And-
you're here.
What about you? You seeing anyone?
A few people here and there, but nothing serious.
Good to know.
You?
No? No one.
Well, maybe you come find me after we close down then.
Alright, I may take you up on that.
Sorry, I've got a few drinks, and she takes a few drinks and goes back to her job.
Reyna's gonna go back to the table. It was what was
Amelia
it again?
Polensky.
Camelia Polensky. She'll go back to the table and relay all of that to the table.
Oleander has given his untouched ale to Reyna.
Sly, because she already finished hers.
Correct. Oleander doesn't drink. So we should go check it out. If she came in a couple
Maybe-
weeks ago and stuff stopped happening a couple weeks ago,
Yeah, it does seem like it was linked.
The new holy woman stopped the attacks?
I don't know. Oh, she's in cahoots with Strahda?
I want to talk to her.
I would very much like to know if it's still consecrated.
I can
Seems to
go
be-
check that out real quick. Very easily.
Well, why don't we not get ahead of ourselves and enjoy the night, and then we can do that, all of this in the morning.
Oleander does look stressed.
Unless you'd like to go, Oleander, there's nothing fucking stopping you from going right now, so you're more than welcome to.
I'll be right back.
Pulls out the door.
Skitters. He's never had a
like-
day
like
off in
her-
his life.
Yeah, like a rat, you just scramble out the doors.
David somewhere
like
Sorry.
a what?
Yeah, sorry. Another microaggression against rats. I'm sorry.
He's in the chat!
Is he already putting on it? Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Enjoy your microaggressions, David.
Look, Oleander's never
Um,
had a day off in his life, and the one day he tried to take a day off, fucking someone died. So he's
Nope.
never doing that again.
No time for fun when there's mysteries afoot.
You scramble up the northern road toward the church that is on the hill that overlooks Barovia. As you get close, it does seem like it has been recently renovated. There's a couple of new panes of glass in the windows. You can see new Morning Lord iconography being hung from the door. Little things like that. And behind the church is a large graveyard.
He kind kind of skitters around. You know how he be, investigating, looking around, seeing is it consecrated, seeing if he can see anyone in the windows. You know, the whole climbing up and down, being a freak about it.
Uh-huh. Are you being a stealthy freak about it,
Yes,
or
I'm being a stealthy
okay.
freak about it.
Go ahead and make me a secret stealth check.
Okay. I'm not bad at it. I just have no hero.
Sometimes
points.
roll poorly.
Yeah.
You're pretty stealthy about it.
Okay.
You take a quick look around. The graveyard looks like it has been well tended and kept. Very recently, you can see some gardening tools out, like shears and things like that. I think, go ahead and make me a religion check to see if you can tell whether it's consecrated or not.
Yes, the thing that I'm really
Or-
good at.
Or an undead lore check.
Thank you. That's the difference between a plus 13 and a plus 0, Jonathan.
Yeah. I know why I'm giving it to you. 24, you don't think it's consecrated, but given what you know, what you've been told about how consecration works in a place like this, that it's more than just a simple ritual, that it requires a lot of very specific things, like the place where a miracle happened, for lack of a better term, and the remnants of some kind of the person that had that miracle happen. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is actually a spooky place. It just means that it's not consecrated in the same way.
Okay. So, like, a shy safe.
A shy would be safe to come here, probably.
Okay, but like Asher wouldn't step foot in the graveyard when we were here.
That is true.
Um,
Maybe he was just very polite. He hadn't been invited in.
looking in the windows, do I see anyone inside the church?
This late at night, no.
Okay.
There are a few candles up, and if there was someone pulling the church bells, then you might have just missed them. Maybe they went into a room, or maybe they live at the top of the bell tower. Who knows? You don't see anyone on the ground floor through the windows, at least.
Okay. Are there any freshly dug graves?
No.
No? Okay. Oleander is then going to pull out his notebook, his journal. He's going to quickly sketch the chapel and maybe jot down a few names that he sees in the church. Can I just get I don't know, I want to do a general vibe check of the city of Barovia, because Oleander is fucking on edge.
You're getting hopeful vibes. That's your vibe check.
That's the bad part!
I don't know what you want from me. Like,
Give me something bad, Jonathan, I don't know.
okay, do you guys want bad things to happen, or do you want good things to happen? You guys never.
I don't speak for the
Just
group.
please let us have good things for 2 fucking seconds. I'm begging.
I don't like it. Oleander does make his way back to the group, and he's just kind of just like he pulled out his notebook again, and he's just starting to like study it, just like something's wrong.
How many sheets to the wind is Ireena by this point?
Many.
Many sheets to the wind.
You know.
What was that, Lieutenant?
Oh, did you have? If you have a thing.
No.
Okay. A round of drinks on the house seems rather generous. Was that a friend of yours?
Yeah, very good friend of mine.
You have a couple good friends.
Mm-hmm.
Good friends like you and Ashai?
Okay. Ezmerelda.
I'm just asking.
Yes,
Looking for any
similar.
more friends?
Do I have any more friends?
Looking for any? Question.
Ezmerelda, don't go there.
Why not? And she does the little, like, walks her fingers across the table towards you.
Oh my god. Raina can't control herself around that. Fuck.
Shy is staring at the both of them.
I'm taking a long drink.
Oleander goes to the bar.
Oh, poor guy.
Are you being surreptitious about your staring, Ashai? Or no?
Are you doing it disrespectfully?
Little column A, little column B.
Esmeralda then probably notices and she looks over and is like, no, I don't mind sharing.
I was gonna say Shy takes a drink, but she's not drinking.
I think a shy mind sharing, unfortunately.
Shame.
It's not what I said.
Oleander just
Alright,
looks
well,
at
this
it.
just got a little bit awkward.
Fuck, it's got
Oh,
weird in
yeah.
here.
Fucking lieutenant is just sitting here watching this.
Watching the fucking gays flirt.
I'm gonna go join Ollie at the bar.
You could walk over and Oleander has a notebook out and it has like Michelangelo's like kind of, or Da Vinci's, sorry, not Michelangelo, Da Vinci's like
Mhm.
man type of thing. It's
Mhm.
that, but it's like vampire, and it like talks about the anatomy of the vampire and like stuff like that. And he's just flipping through it, drawings, just
Nothing by Rafael Sanzio da Urbino.
nope, nothing by him.
Damn it. What
He
you got
wasn't
there?
important enough. Well,
Who's that? What a
Who's
fucking
that?
loser, actually.
yeah, a fucking.
Sounds like he has a really cool
That
sculptor
would be,
friend,
it'd be
though.
such a. And who might that be?
No one probably goes by like Don or Donnie or something.
Yeah.
Hey,
A loser,
hey.
actually.
I'm gonna roll
Right,
some dice over here for no reason.
You put those
Rocks
dice
fall, everyone dies.
away, or so help me.
What was the question that you asked?
What you got there?
Oh, it's just some studying that I do. My mentor drew this, so I'm just kinda making sure that I keep up with the information.
I'll have a look. Fascination with vampires?
I'm a monster hunter,
I see.
so I need to know how best to kill monsters.
I mean, sharp things usually do the trick.
Yes, but there's other ways and easier ways. Yes, you could attack a vampire and fight it, or you can follow it back home to its coven, make rocks fall, and set the place alight in flame. It's easier that way.
I'm familiar with similar tactics in different applications.
But yeah, he kind of flips it over, and now you see like anatomy of a werewolf. And then he flips it over, and you see like some demon drawings, and then flip it over again, anatomy of a lich, and information about lich and soul cages and all that fun stuff.
Well, guess that explains why you've been on edge the past few weeks. I'd imagine before that you were in a great place for work, no?
Surprisingly, I haven't really fought anything since arriving here. It's been,
Yeah, it's bad.
it's been. I'm kind of. This place would be a great place for me to find work and find coin, but for some reason, it's not, and I don't know. I've never had a day off, so I'm just kind of on edge about this whole enjoyment thing.
Not once?
No, not really. I was worked pretty hard.
How long have you been working?
Well, it started when I was 95. And now I'm 110. I think.
Longer than you've been alive, kid.
I think I'm 100 and I think I'm 110. I can't confirm that. So I think 25 years, and then I kind of stopped living. And now I'm here.
Right. Not one day off.
No, I mean, never had a reason for a day off. It's always been investigation, work, study, attack, kill, move on to the next town, make sure everyone's safe, go ahead, move on to the next town, attack, study, investigate, keep people safe, make sure everyone's alive, move on.
I'd take a strain on you, no?
I mean, I'm fine.
Do I believe that?
Think a sense motive.
Efficiencies. Sense motive is
Perception.
Perception. Okay.
I don't know. What do you say? Is that pretty truthful there, Oleander?
He truly believes that he's fine.
Okay. Ugh, it's just
He does indeed truly believe that. That does not mean he is okay.
Well, I noticed you slip your drink away. Don't drink much?
I was told that drinking dulls the senses, slows you down.
Hinders your work.
What?
Hinders your work.
Yeah. I've never drank before, and I don't know what the effects could be on me, so I don't, drink. My mentor kind of told me everything of what I needed to do and how to do it to make sure that I stay alive, and the one time I finally break away from him, I died, so, you know, we're fine.
That'll definitely, yeah, I could see that being a deterrent from any sort of repeat behavior.
Yeah, so now that we're all just wanting to hang out the evening and have a evening of just drinks and calm and flirting, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Something bad's gonna come, and I don't know how to be prepared because I don't know what's wrong.
At the moment, the answer to what's wrong seems to be nothing, and I know that won't dissuade your, pardon my bluntness, but your paranoia. But I think we'll be ready.
Hope so. Are they done flirting over there?
No, I feel like it's gotten worse.
Probably.
I'm gonna cast a cursory glance back at the table. What's going on?
Probably lots of flirting, if I'm being honest. Unless
lots
you
of
guys disagree.
Hey, Reina, you should kiss Ezmerelda.
What?
You should make out. You should make
You
out.
literally just told me last game not to do anything about Ezmerelda, and I'm sticking
Do
to
it.
that. No.
Valid. No, we should probably go back before they start fucking on the table.
Yeah, we'll have them at least get a room.
Listen, they're classy people. They wouldn't do that.
No, until after.
They fucked in the woods, Jonathan.
Jonathan, we heard what they did last night.
Okay.
They're not classy. Ezmerelda might
Listen.
be though.
Just because they were in the woods, and, you know, it's,
He
girlies
doesn't have
make
a shirt
do.
anymore, Jonathan. What do you mean?
Ireena does have a torn shirt. That's canon, by the way. You head back to the table where, you know, it's nothing has really progressed. It's still just like flirty flirts.
Oleander looked at Ezmerelda.
Go
How
ahead and make
are
a sense
you?
motive check.
What?
Go ahead and make a sense motive check.
Why are you like this? Is that just perception?
Yeah, secret perception.
Okay.
It's pretty good. You look at her in her little flirtiness, but there's a sense that you can tell, like, she's being, like, genuine, but she's being more playful than, like, oh yeah, I'm trying to seduce these people.
Okay. Cool.
Stick that in your notebook.
Hmm.
Anyway, what were you
Alright.
gonna say?
He just kind of looks over. Why are you? How long have you been? Were you with him before? You kind of split ways.
The old man?
Yeah.
A few years. So, in the long term of things, I guess not really that long, but enough for him to teach me a lot, and enough to realize that if I didn't leave, that we'd come to blows eventually.
So you still understand the meaning of fun? I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Listen, there's a lot of things that man tried to beat out of me, but having fun is not one of them. She says as she takes a large drink of her drink.
Cool. Just kind of sits back, just like, all right, and I'm done with this conversation.
He reaches over and just like pats Oleander's upper arm. He's like, "Don't worry, we'll get you there too one day. I think we can undo the wires, untie the knots. I may have had one drink too many, but you know what? It's fine. Why don't you start with one? Just one."
Yeah, Oleander, why don't you start with one drink?
Shy is just in the back going,
Well, when you take the mask off, someone's gotta die, right? How are you gonna make that work with the...
Just drink through the mask. It's porous.
Seems messy.
Under the mask.
You know,
You can't see
death
the
is
blush
messy.
that is under the mask. You can't see the blush that is under the mask as he just kind of just stares.
Like a face condom.
Do they have straws here, maybe?
What's a condom?
Okay, they've had condoms since ancient Greece, okay?
Barovia has condoms. It's confirmed.
Barovia has condoms.
Cannon.
And dental dams.
okay, anyway.
Are we just sitting? Are we just
You can
sitting
see-
here?
That some of the people have started to drift out as it's getting like late at night, and the bar is probably closing up soon. You do indeed hear Alenka, one of the owners, yell out "last call."
Are we staying here?
Go back to Raina's place.
My place is always open, however, I will have to meet you all there. But please make yourself at home.
Where are you going?
I still want to taste the menu tonight of this place.
Insatiable.
And I am.
Should we not?
You would
split
know,
then?
wouldn't you?
Oh,
I'd say something about the tactical instability of any one of us going off alone, but
I'm a big girl.
She's
I
staying
can
here
handle it.
tonight. She'll be fine. She's lived here. Come on, let's let Miss Bedroom Eyes over there have a fun. And you look over, and Sorvy is indeed like while she's cleaning glasses, like looking over at Reina with heavy-lidded eyes. The most come hither eyes you've ever seen.
All
Put that in
right.
writing. The most come hither eyes you've ever seen.
All right. I guess we'll head back.
If eyes could speak, hers would say "fuck me."
Oh,
There,
it's the
has
fuck
that.
me eyes.
No, fuck that.
You
Yeah,
don't
there we
have to
go.
elaborate. I think we all get it.
How long does
She's
it
saying
take?
that she would like to have sex.
Okay.
Gross!
How long does it take to get back to Reina's from here?
15, 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought it was like far.
I
No,
think it
it's
was
like,
in the beginning, for sure. I feel like I remember you
Maybe-
saying it's an hour out, but like, it doesn't have to be, so.
I think
Every time we
it's
leave, the house just moves closer.
it's actually a mimic house.
Wait, hold on. It's actually Baba Lysaga's house.
Oh, no.
Wait, hold on. I need to take some notes about a mimic house.
wait.
Oh my god, there's werewolves.
Talk
What
about
about warehouses?
There he is now.
Before Oleander leaves, Reina is gonna be like, if you want to task tonight and you feel antsy, which I can see that you are, my door needs fixing, I think. So,
Okay, I'll fix it.
thank you.
Before we head out, though, just to solidify in the morning, what's our plan? Investigating the church? Talking to the
Church.
priestess?
Ismark, the burgomaster, I think is our next step.
Oh.
Right.
Did you
And-
have anything else to add, Oleander?
No. We're seeing the
Right.
burgomaster, right?
Yes.
And then
what
church.
are we trying to
Yes.
glean from them?
Okay.
What are we trying to glean from them?
It, as paranoid as Oleander is, it is quite suspicious that there is so much glee here in Barovia. There normally is not. And it may be nothing, but it may also be something, and it is something I'd like to get to the bottom of, at least.
Very well.
I like to
Alright.
think I'm a normal amount of annoyed.
I'm gonna go up for last call and just get something strong for the road.
Sure.
Yeah, they have no alcohol laws in Barovia. You can walk the streets with it.
Yep, they have open container laws. Yeah.
Well, maybe this place ain't so bad.
If I can get my crunk on in public, then yeah, sure.
Maybe I'll stay.
Lieutenant Philvale could get used to this.
Oh,
Yeah, the lieutenant's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This place is great.
Oh no, we're not being attacked by ghouls and wolves, and I can walk around with booze on the streets. What a horrible fate.
And there's no war. It's crazy.
I feel like you can walk around Sharn with open booze if you're not a coward.
No, Sharn absolutely has open container laws.
Never stop Talon.
I know. You all get your last drink. Ezmerelda gives Reina a wink as she goes up to the bar where Sorvia is, and who immediately grabs Reina and starts to drag her into the back.
Oh, I thought you said Ezmerelda. And started
No,
dragging
no, no,
Ezmerelda
no.
into the back, and I went, what the fuck? Wait.
No, Ezmerelda, it was just like a have fun wink. Like,
Sneaky on
I'm
us.
very confused.
and the rest of you head back to Reina's house to sleep for the night.
Doing watch. I don't trust this place.
You're doing watch? Okay. Or I guess you're taking first watch then, since you're gotta repair the door, or...
Yeah, I'm gonna repair the door, but I'm keeping watch.
Yeah, go ahead and secret perception check.
That was not secret.
That was
So,
not
I'm gonna
secret, in fact.
Yeah, sorry.
How dare you, good sir.
There you go.
Unbelievable.
Instant death.
I'm so sorry.
Rocks fall, you die specifically.
Wait. I just need to see the old man once.
You keep an eye out as you're repairing the door. It's a bit noisy, but you know, people. It's enough that people aren't it's not interrupting their sleep.
Mhm.
Is Reyna staying over the night, or
No,
is no?
absolutely not. No, she's gonna head
Uh,
back once
Sure.
she's done.
So probably near the end of your watch, you see Reyna with a few more rips in her shirt, heading down the road towards her house.
Door's done.
Appreciate it.
You have fun?
Yeah. I don't think you want to hear anything else, do you? No, of course. Are you taking watch?
Yes, currently.
I will relieve you. You can go to sleep, and I will stay up on watch.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me a secret perception check, Reyna.
Have we switched out yet, or not yet?
Not yet. Because as you look around and figure out, just getting the lay of the land, but while Oleander starts to head inside, you see figures trudging up the road. About half a dozen in the dead of the night, which is suspicious. And as they're getting closer, you can see all of their clothes look ratty and bedraggled. And you can easily tell that they are undead of some kind, heading straight for your house.
Oh, there goes peaceful Barovia.
You triggered it by fucking.
God damn it.
Okay. Does
Leander, you rolled too low to see this, but I mean,
figured.
you're
Oh,
you're
Reyna's
still up.
waking
You
everyone
haven't done. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like
Oleander has skittered to the roof and has already pulled a bow and arrow, staring.
course.
it will slap the door frame to wake everyone up and scream.
Bang, bang, bang. And we'll get to that after the break because it's gonna probably take a hot minute. So we'll go ahead and take a break a little early. See you guys back in 10 minutes.
Woo woo.
Jonathan!
What?
Ah!
And welcome back. It's time for a fight.
How many are there? How many of yous are there?
Go ahead and let's all roll for initiative. Put you guys back there. Oleander, you're on the roof.
I am on the roof. As always.
Come on,
I am.
let's raise the roof.
I got a dirty little slutty little 20. Oh, was I supposed to do it privately? Oh no, you're.
Oh god, we're fucking all of them rolled at the same time, and now we're just like.
Okay, I popped it out and then it won't roll. Please stand by.
You fool.
Roll. Fuck.
You're still
a-
fucking higher in initiative than most of us. Fuck you.
Alright, so Oleander's on the roof, which means they can't get to you. We start with Wight number 1. What is your speed, good sir? Probably should have looked this up earlier. There it is. Very average speed. 5, 10, 15, 20. And it's going to use a second action to 5, 10, 15, 20 to get right there next to Ireena. And then is going to make a claw attack against her. That will be 30. Oh, sorry, that was. I'll roll it again because it was private. 23 to hit.
Hits.
Not.
Oh, wait, no, it
does
doesn't.
not hit, Ireena.
Loser.
Okay, well, take it easy.
Don't gotta be rude.
5, 10, 15, 20, and a second action. 5, 10, 15. You get flanking on Ireena, and the rest of you who are waking up and putting on your things suddenly see this terrifying undead creature in the doorway, which looks like this. Bam.
Sexy.
No.
Mhm. Do not the white.
A 23, which is a hit because you are off guard. Not critical damage, just regular damage. So you're going to take 12 slashing damage, Ireena. And that will bring it to a shy.
Okay. Well, this one is right in the doorway, so I'm going to go to it. I have to take like another action to like try and tumble through if I want to get past him, right?
Correct. Which would be an acrobatics check.
Is that, can I do that and end up on the other side of him?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, acrobatics, you say.
I do. Indeed.
This is my second action. Acrobatics, yes.
Yes, that is definitely going to move through the space, so you get right there.
Cool. And now I'm gonna stab him
Absolutely.
with my lightning sword.
29 is definitely going to hit.
Thank fuck. Is he off guard?
Yes, it should automatically.
Okay.
Actually, that would make it a crit. Actually, so we double that. So 28 damage.
Okay, is that rolling sneak attack? Why? I'm sorry that I always have to do this. It's been a fucking minute since I played
That
this
one did
character.
not take sneak attack into account. So you can go ahead and roll that damage.
I never know what to roll. I'm sorry.
At level 7, I think it's 2d6.
Sure. Hey.
20 more damage. Damn.
Yeah, that's a big hit.
And that's my 3 actions.
All right. That will lead it to another Wight, which I guess we're going to start a nice little conga line over here, as it's going to move right there and target a shy. Let's see. First, I think it is going to
Should I be on the
attempt
roof?
to. There isn't a roof, so I just
Okay.
put you kind of like there. You're not actually there.
Okay, heard.
It is going to attempt to trip you first, so it's going to make an athletics check against your reflex DC, which is a 17, which I'm pretty sure does not do anything.
Yeah, I think my thing is a 27.
Yep. And then it's going to
Jesus.
roll a nat 20. So a shy is going to take 16.
I never get hit.
And I need you to make a fortitude save.
All right, fuck you.
Why?
I'm not good at those.
Why do you need to make a fortitude save?
Okay, you're fine for now. You do feel some kind of necrotic energy try and infiltrate your body from the Wight, but you're fine for now. You do notice it does bolster the Wight a bit. It gains temp HP when it succeeds on a hit against a creature, which means that Wight also has some temp HP. That will lead it to Ezmerelda. She's going to stride over here. And first she is going to start a fun little Inspire Courage. So everybody is going to get Inspire Courage, which is a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects. Big. And then she is going to lash out with her rapier, the cunning rapier, against this guy. Which is a hit. Only 6 damage. But as part of that, her cunning rapier also lets her make a recall knowledge check immediately about Wights.
Thank God, because I was about to do that.
And Wights are going to be religion lore. Oh, great. The one thing she isn't trained in. I'll have her... She would have this instead. Use her lore. Go ahead and make a lore check, honey. There you go. 27. She is going to yell out. They're not very agile on their feet. By which she's saying that their weakest save is reflex saves. And that's her turn, which leads it to the lieutenant.
All right. Now she's kind of exactly where I was planning on being. So would I have to sort of tumble through?
You can move through allied spaces. You would need to tumble through the Wight, however, if you want to get to the other side of it.
Cool, because I'm trying to get right
Yeah.
there.
So go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Alrighty, Rudy. I'm an expert in these, so it should go well.
And reflex is their weakest. The 20 is still going to do it.
Splendid. I'll be here. And that was
And now you've got flanking with Ezmerelda too.
5, 6. Amazing. So I'm going to use my second action. Now, I've never used this interface before, so how do I target it?
You right-click twice.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my second action to do a strike at it.
Okay. Well, third. Tumble through is your second action.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to use my third action to do a... Oh, no, that's a press action. Let me see if... A snagging strike. Although it's already off guard, isn't it?
It is off guard, but Trip does still do other fun things.
Well, snagging strike would only make it off guard, so I'm just gonna
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
go for a. I'm gonna try to slice it.
26 will hit.
Splendid.
And that is going to be more than enough to kill that guy.
Very nice.
Slice it right in half. And as you do, it gets its final spite as a reaction, which means as it dies, it is going to make a strike against you.
Okay.
Which is indeed a hit. So you are going to take 12 slashing damage, and I would also like you to make a fortitude save.
For sure.
You are fine. You do not suffer the effects of drained life, and with that particular wight dies. And that leads us to this wight's turn. Which is going to, let's say, move right there. Right up there. Can't really get flanking with anyone at the moment, so it is just going to attempt to trip you, Lieutenant. That's an athletics against your reflex save.
DC or save?
Against your DC. Your reflex is 25, so you are fine. You do not get tripped. And then it will make a claw attack against you at map -5, which is, I believe, a miss. Yes, a miss.
Mhm.
Which leads it to Oleander, who is on top of the house, not to the side, as it seems here.
Yeah. So he is
And then
going
Reyna's
to.
up next.
So he's gonna pull out one of his special bolts.
Ooh,
The rattling bolt.
I like the sound of that.
And anyone would watch as he does a spell strike, so it's going to that same vitality energy, because he's casting Vitality Lash, and he is
Oh, boy.
going to. This thing is going to become a splat. And he's going to shoot. If I can
See it.
fucking. Yeah, I would love to. There we go.
Gonna try.
Why do I have plus 14? I should have plus 16. It's not a volley. What the fuck do you mean?
It's
It's a plus 16, plus I get the courageous, so plus 17. Fuck you.
just roll whatever it says for now, and if that we will make a difference, we'll see. So that is a hit, but you said it needs 3 more, or did you apply that already?
What?
Is it? You said it's plus 3 more on top of that to hit.
Yes.
I see plus 17.
Okay, then no.
Okay, so then that is just a regular hit.
Just a regular hit? Okay.
Mhm.
So first damage for that,
Mm-hmm.
and I need it to roll a fort save. Fucking, of course, weak ass damage.
That is a 26.
It just saves. Give me 1 second. Let me double check to make sure. That,
Probably still takes some extra damage on a regular success.
A target damage must succeed a 25 fort save or be deafened and stupefied for 1 round. So it is not going to take
Okay,
that. So it
so-
just takes the normal damage. And then also it takes this bit of damage.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
There's something that you see the attack hit, and it looks like the undead should resist the effects, but there's a moment and like a little shimmer in the air, and it suddenly fails instead of succeeds.
What the fuck?
Thanks, Ez.
So it is
I don't think it was
deafened and
Ez.
stupefied.
I don't know if it was Ez.
But who else could it?
That's why I'm scaled. Okay, and then I need to do the vitality. Sorry, my turns
Vitality
take
life
for
damage.
fucking ever. I rolled such shit. That was such a shit roll.
It's okay. It still does damage.
And then it also, you needs to do another fortitude save.
Okay.
That one
23.
fails, so it is, enfeebled.
Enfeebled. Always fun.
Yeah, so it is enfeebled, stupefied, deafened.
It's not having a good day, basically.
No, it's not having a good day. And anyone would hear above a little giggle from Oleander up top. And then he's, as his last action, because that was just 2 actions. I'm so sorry. As his last action, he's gonna look out to see if there's any other shadows kind of watching as he's calling down to Ez, just going, Ezmerelda, did you do that?
What?
All right, looking out. So last action, trying to perceive if there's any
Perception check, yep.
cool.
Making a seek. A search or a seek.
A search or a seek. Search or a seek. These, okay. That is a perception.
Yes.
A seek, okay.
Nothing out in the darkness that you can see.
I don't like that.
Ireena.
That's my turn.
Okay, I am to target this guy. I'm already in a rage because I have wounded rage, which means that Ireena can go into a rage when she's
There's a free action when she gets hit, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm already in a rage. Should I demoralize him first, or do you think I should take him out? I'd probably just take him out. Let's just try.
Go for it.
I'm gonna attempt to just
That's
take
a
this
crit.
guy out. Fucking slay.
Big old crit.
Oops, wait.
Oh boy, 48 damage. Big, like you immediately chop one of this guy's arms off,
And I do. Mm-hmm.
and you still got 2 more actions.
I do have 2 more actions. I'll take this guy out next. Let's just see if I can.
That's a hit. And this is the one to the south of you?
This is, yeah, sorry, I clicked on him. Did I not? There we go.
No, you did. I was just making
Okay.
sure. Another 22 damage, which is big. Not quite like an entire limb chopped off bad, but it's still a big hit. Third action?
Mm,
Do it.
should I just finish him off? Let me attempt. I don't know if I can with the third map, but
12's not going to do it, unfortunately.
yeah, that's okay. No worries.
All right. This Wight is going to stride over here onto the other side of the lieutenant. Get some fun little flanking. Cute little, funny little, silly little flanking. And the trips haven't been working so well, so he's just going to go for 1 strike. 27, I'm pretty sure hits.
It does.
7 damage and a fortitude save.
At once.
You succeed, and then its second strike critically misses.
Very nice.
Does still get 3 temp HP though. And that will lead us to our last Wight, who is not doing great, is deafened, enfeebled, stupefied. Could not be doing worse unless he was dead at the moment. So he's just gonna kind of stumble forward, just in the general direction of where it senses people. So it does not have its life sense actually, but it does still have eyes. So it's gonna go for a shy. It's going to attempt to trip a shy first. 22, I'm pretty sure, does not beat your reflex. And then misses with its strike because of nimble dodge. And then that brings it back up to this one. It is also going to attempt to trip Ireena, because it can't get flanking at the moment. 24 against your reflex save of 21. So Ireena is tripped. So you are prone on the ground. Means you are off guard to its next attack, which is going to be a 22, which just misses even with the off guard. And then last one, probably not going to hit. Definitely not going to hit. And Wight is dead, which brings it back to a shy.
Ooey. Gonna target the one to my left. Well, yeah, none of them are off guard against me, right?
No.
Oleander, get down here.
No.
Please.
No.
23 still hits.
Yay. No sneak attack. I'll try to hit him again. Okay, well, fuck you.
Did you add the 2d6 sneak attack, or were you waiting to see if you crit on the next one?
They have to be off guard for me to get sneak attack, right? And they're not.
Oh,
that one's
that is
not?
correct.
Yeah.
Never mind. You are right.
With my last action, can I, hearing Oleander ask as if she did something and seems sus, can I make look around for anything other than these things?
Make a sus check.
Yeah.
Are you just looking, just perception?
What else would I be doing? Yeah.
I don't know. You could like occultism, maybe.
Oh. Well.
Like if you want to see if there's some kind of weird occult thing going on.
What if I
You
still
either
just
of those
did
as a secret check.
perception?
That's fine. Secret perception check is fine. Secret, I said.
Oh.
You look around. You're a little hampered by the fact that there's a fight going on, but you don't see any sussy shit going on.
Okay.
Oh god, you guys are all clumped up. I can't throw a bomb. Fuck.
Don't you fucking dare.
I have so many thrown things, but you're all in the way.
We can take it.
I don't think you can take it. This one is going to attempt to trip a shy. 18, I know misses. So it will instead then go ahead and make 2 attacks, which are both going to miss, I'm sure. Yep. And then it will be Ezmerelda's turn. She is going to go ahead and stride out here. Let's say she goes for the one that Ireena is fighting. And you see her, she is going to, as she's turning the corner, get rid of that. She does like a bit of a turn, and you see her leg come up, the false one, and you see her suddenly it extends out and actually there she's going to hit both of these whites in a line with a
That's so hot. Okay,
piston kick.
Damn, me next.
And it's going to be a 26, so that hits both of them.
Is she hitting the stupefied one?
No, she's hitting.
Oh, these two. Okay,
these two in a line over here.
Okay, I thought you meant the other two in a line.
No. That's going to be 7 damage to the two of them. And then just like looks over at Ireena with a cocky grin and says, "Why don't you clean him up?"
Yes, ma'am.
Shame, I'm about to kill Steel.
Lieutenant, it is your turn.
All right. Let me just double check. All
It's
right.
for Sterling Dynamo, by the way.
So I'm going to move over here with my first action.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my second action, I'm going to do a swipe. So
Ooh.
I'm going to make that swing against these two.
That's
Good
a
God.
crit.
Yeah, it's showing. Listen to your fucking soul.
So that crit damage.
That crit damage, though. 40 damage. You said
each
the
of them.
two next to you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Big damage. They're both still up, but the one that's you can see is just like stumbling around, clearly unable to see or unable to hear, and there's like it's like holding its ears as if there's some loud noise.
Right, and then for my third action, no one's too terribly wounded, so I'll just try and...
Swipe is a two action activity. So you stepped
Oh,
and
I thought it
swiped.
just counted as 2 for the penalty.
No, it's still a 2 action activity.
I see. Okay.
It's got the two little
Oh, right.
two little diamonds.
Gotcha. Cool. That's what I got.
Yeah. All right. In that case, it will be this white's turn. With you out of the way, it's now going to move over here where the dead body of its brethren lay, so it can get some fun little flanking going on. Did I give? I don't think I gave Ezmerelda opportunity attacks. No, she does not have that feat. She's a bard. She doesn't have. There are ways for her to get it, but it would require a lot that she doesn't really do. So, anyway, step over here, and then is going to make a swipe first at Ireena, which is a 19, which super misses, and then one at a shy, which is a 28, which does not super miss, and is in fact a hit. And a shy is going to take 9 damage and a fortitude save. And it also gains 3 temp HP.
I'm gonna hero point that.
You can absolutely hero point that.
Please don't be worse. Alright, fuck off.
The DC is 19, so you are fine. Oleander.
Okay, I could be really mean, but I'm not going to.
Okay, no.
You could.
I could, but I've done
That'd be
enough.
mean.
I've done enough bad to Ireena. I'm not gonna do it again. Gonna use Arcane Cascade, just so that way. Select my damage type. Vitality, sure. It's not like it's gonna affect anything because I'm a ranged caster. But yeah, so I get my spell strike back, and then I'm going to the one that is in melee range with Ezmerelda,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to rattling bolt that one.
Okay.
It's not a volley. Stop.
That is indeed a hit.
Okay, so I need it to make a fortitude save.
You keep targeting its highest save.
That's what I've got.
I know. That's a success.
Okay.
But you see the weird thing happen again, where it looks like it should not succeed, but it instead does. Or that it should succeed, but instead does not.
And I can clearly visually see Ezmerelda has not done anything to it.
Yeah, the last thing she did was pick those two wights to the east of her.
Okay. Before I. Okay, so let me do the damage first, real quick.
Enfeebled and what was the other thing?
Uh...
Enfeebled and deafened, right?
No, enfeebled is going to be for the thing that I'm about to do.
Oh, it's stupefied and deafened is what
Yes,
that one
correct. And then vitality lash is where I need them to do a fortitude save while I roll the die.
is. That is a 15, which is definitely a failure.
Yeah, he's enfeebled, and now let me roll the damage real quick. Please? Please? Okay.
Please do the damage, Nico. Come on.
There we go.
13.
Okay, that's still shit, but it's better than 11.
And did you roll damage? Yeah, you did. So 11 damage from that.
And at the end of his turn, he's going, everyone keep your eyes about. Something's fucking with these undead things. I don't trust it. It's helpful, but I don't trust it. And that's the end of his turn.
Okay, Ireena.
Okay, I'm gonna try and finish this.
Finish the boy off. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Crit.
Lame.
Does she even need to roll if it's a crit?
Massive damage. And as it dies, it does make a final spite attack against you, though.
Okay.
And misses.
Slay. Love that for me.
You did indeed slay it.
Okay.
If you're looking for another one to kill, these two down here are looking
Yeah,
pretty
I was gonna
rough.
say the ones that are. I'm gonna move over to them.
Yeah, step
gonna
and
try
then
and-
second strike.
Yeah, just a step, and then
Mhm.
a second straight.
That is indeed a hit.
Hell yeah, it is. Boy.
And that one is also dead now.
Slay. Over the other one.
No.
No.
That was your third action.
Up.
You strike.
Step. Another step.
Step. Strike. Yep.
Got it.
All right. That white is dead, which means it will be this one's turn. Who's still looking a little dazed and confused, but is going to see the lieutenant underneath it and is going to attempt to trip you up. Which I believe does succeed against your reflex save, was 25.
That'll do it.
So you are indeed tripped. So you are prone. And off guard against its next attack. Which it's misses terribly. And yeah. Total waste. Shy.
Okay. I'm gonna keep
She's just like,
sitting
"Ugh,"
next to
pushes
me.
you over.
Oh, wait, but there's no really, like, great place for me to be right now, so I'm just gonna... Oh, maybe not.
You could tumble through over here to get flanking with Reyna, so you could
Yeah.
get your funny little, sexy little sneak attack.
Yeah, I'll do that. Like another
Okay, acrobatics.
acrobatic. It always takes me like 5 clicks to find where the skills are. Well,
22 is enough. Its
Good.
reflex is only 18.
okay. Now I'm gonna hit it.
You also spell strike, I'm just saying, you can do that. Little Miss Magus that always forgets she's a Magus.
Hey,
Class.
shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying.
If she forgets it, it's fine. It's my thing.
I want her to remember it.
I don't.
Hold on, because I have to read that again.
Spell strike is just that you make an attack with your weapon that also does damage with whatever spell you attach to it, and it's a 2-action activity.
Even if this spell is 2 actions too, like it doesn't
Yes.
matter? Okay.
Correct.
And that's... Hold on, I can only do that like once a fight, right? Or is that...
For you, basically, yeah.
okay.
To recharge your spell strike is
Okay.
a lot more difficult than for someone like...
So I just
Upper Magus.
make an attack with
Yep,
my
just a regular attack.
sword. But I'm gonna put the whatever fire bullshit I have on it.
Use flame.
Mm.
27 is a hit, so you
Yes.
get weapon damage and sneak attack and produce flame damage.
Oh boy. Okay. Damage. Oh, big. Big.
24.
Did that do sneaks? Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
I think last time I didn't target anything like an idiot. Okay.
That's probably
and
why,
then
yeah.
It do the
Produce flame damage.
flam. So I'm just gonna straight roll damage.
Yep. 14
Another
more damage.
14.
You see it looks like it should be on the verge of death, and something just pushes it right over that edge and kills it instead of it being barely alive.
What is happening?
I don't.
Because
I don't like.
it does get its
Yeah.
its final strike against you. Which is
Nope.
21. Misses. Alright. That Wight is Walter Wight. I don't know why I said that. Going to stride around to the other side of Callum. You are already on the ground, but this will give it a little extra boss later. And then a strike, which misses, and a second strike, which hits. You will take 12 damage and a fortitude save, my good man.
Of course.
You succeed, no worries. And that is its turn, which leads it to Ezmerelda. I think at this point she's also looking around, kind of like, Leanne, does this feel too easy to you?
It does. That's the problem.
Are we in a simulation?
Going to ride over here and attack this guy with her. Let's say yes, her cunning rapier, which is a hit. 8 damage. And she gets to make another free check on it. Which this time, yeah, that is actually enough. He is going to yell out. It's immune to most of the things that undead are used to. Death, disease, paralyze, poison, unconscious. It tells you its immunities. And then for her last action, she is going to pop out another Inspire Courage. And now it is Callum's turn.
All right.
You are prone on the ground, good sir.
Going to use my first action to stand. And
Wunderbar.
then I'm going to strike at the fellow north of me.
Jesus,
boy.
another crit?
It's just that easy,
It's just that easy. Go ahead and roll crit damage.
of course. Well,
20 is still enough. It is the weakest kill steal you've ever seen, but you know what? If it gets the job done,
it's just that easy.
it's just that easy.
And then for my
It's
Uh-huh.
last strike misses.
And then my last action, I am going to use battle medicine on myself.
Sounds good.
So let's see.
So medicine check.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt a DC 20 to increase the hit points regained by 10.
Cool.
Well,
You think it shouldn't work, but there's something that pushes it over the edge so that it does work.
what the hell is going on?
I don't fucking know. I'm so scared, guys.
Is
Secret
this
extra
reminiscent
guest character who's
of
going to join the call in a minute.
of the wind or anything?
No wind.
Fuck.
Just you all feel very lucky, and every time that you like almost succeed, you wind up succeeding. So yeah, you can go ahead and roll that heal damage, that healing.
Alright. Plus an
It's
additional
9 plus 10, so 19 damage healed.
Splendid.
All right, and Oleander, back to you.
They've got that last one. I don't give a fuck about that one.
Come on.
Nope. I'm going to... I'm going to cast... Sense the Unseen. One of these days it's gonna work.
There is nothing around you. There is
I'll fucking kill you.
nothing invisible.
Ah!
No incorporeal creatures.
Can I do an occultism check to see what the fuck is going on?
Sure.
Okay.
Secret, please.
Heard. Then I'm going to do it this way then. Please tell me if I need to use a hero point.
Of course. That's pretty good.
Okay.
What's going on? This doesn't sound like any creature that you're aware of, but there is like something clearly like you're not being like magically affected yourself. It just feels like you're lucky. Like whatever you're doing, if it was within a range of say 1 point of being better or worse, it tends toward the better.
Here from above, from the
Is what?
fucking heavens, is just Oleander yelling, "The church! It's the church!" And then to get his spell strike back, he's just gonna do a Magus analysis on the one last thing, just so that way he can get
Okay.
spell strike back. Please let me do it. Okay.
All knowledge +1 circumstance bonus.
Yeah.
Only if you succeed with a strike this turn.
No, no. Yeah, I get the +1 if I hit it with a strike.
If you
but I can still
previously
do
hit
it.
the creature with a strike this turn, but you can still do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm doing it.
It is a religion check or a undead lore.
Don't you dare fucking tell me religion when you know exactly what lore I have.
Listen. I'm looking at the stat block and it says recall knowledge religion DC 19 baseline.
Well, undead.
Undead lore.
Private.
It can be upfront. It's fine.
Okay. Cool.
It would be very difficult for you to completely fail it. Because 17 is the DC. What do you want to know
Okay.
about it?
What?
What do you want to know about it?
What's it? What is it vulnerable to?
No vulnerabilities, no weaknesses.
Hey guys, just kill it. And I get
Just
my
kill it.
That's
Well-
the idea.
Well, you heard the man, Reina.
So I'm gonna kill it,
Yeah.
and I am,
And I oop. That's a hit. One damage. It's still up, but not looking great.
and and I am.
Just that easy.
It's just that easy. How do you want to do this?
Slice it from scalp to feet.
You bisect it hot dog style.
Bye.
It's this moment is exactly like the moment from Dragon Ball Z, where Trunks slices Frieza in half. It's just like there's this brief moment of him just like blue screening and then just like slices in half.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 more show up. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, please, Jonathan.
How is everyone looking in terms of wounds?
Oh, Rain's fine.
Except to
I'm
Shy.
fine. I don't
Just
need
taking a
to
couple
wait.
hits, but
From the heavens above, Oleander just calls down. We should check out the church first.
No, we need to go to bed.
Uh,
No one here is slept.
Fine. Everything
Right, well,
is.
good night.
Everything is. Ashad, get your ass over here.
Yeah, okay. What?
Where is? Do I have any healing? If I do not have any healing potions, I'm gonna kill myself. No, all I have is holy water. Fuck, I'm gonna.
You know, I can just try to treat my own wounds. You don't need to help.
Yeah, but like, you're hurt.
How bad off are
I'm not
you?
that hurt.
Okay.
If I had to put a number on it, it's about 60 out of 85.
Okay, you're literally-
Never mind. Fucking sleep it off.
Yeah.
I told you she wasn't really that bad.
Yeah,
Well,
I wasn't worried.
You guys get 72 experience, which I already gave you.
Leander sleeps on the roof because fuck the inside.
Bye.
You as everyone goes to sleep, in the morning when you wake up, you hear the sound of like distant thunder, and you see rain clouds start to move in, and you're like getting ready to just get rained on, and then the storm clouds start to move away, and they take their rain somewhere else that is not the village of Barovia.
This is so fucking suspicious.
What the fuck is that? I'm going insane, guys. I'm actively going insane.
You all can take a long rest as you wake up in the morning.
Bye.
Oh god,
There a
now I
button for
gotta
that?
redo my spells.
Oh, yeah, rest for the night. Okay.
Rest for the night.
Can I try and do a medicine check on myself to heal my wounds?
Of course.
Am I
you
able
may.
to give her any sort of bonus to this?
You can attempt an aid check if you
I
like,
am
yeah.
untrained in this.
Oh, buddy. All right. How do I aid?
You just make whatever check you want to aid it. For you, I assume it's going to be medicine.
I'm gonna give a medicine check to aid you.
Sure.
Fuck.
15 is still a success, so that is a +1 circumstance bonus to your medicine check on yourself, Ishai. That's a success.
Hey.
If you take the full hour, you can double the dice if you need it, but I
Can
don't
we
know if you
stay
need it.
here? Well, I need.
You
Well,
only, yeah,
what is it,
you only
2d8?
need a little bit. Yeah, 2d8. You
Okay.
probably will fill up with just that, but if you don't, then
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
fine.
you fill up. Yeah,
Ish. Close enough.
relatively speaking.
I'm just gonna real quick do that just to be safe. I'm gonna prep fireball. I'm going
Just in
to,
case.
Last things you hear before chaos
Well,
happens.
I mean, to be fair, Ollie's not the one who caused the last mayhem with Fireball, so.
That is true.
So.
But yeah, you all wake up. Ez has made some breakfast for everyone, being a good house guest.
Wow.
Oleander peeks through the window.
You smell bacon.
Oh, anyway, we should go check out the church.
Should
After we eat Oleander.
Okay.
Should we go to
Literally,
the church
if this has been going on for weeks, a half hour is not going to kill anyone.
It'll be brain food. You'll investigate better.
Should we speak with Ismark first? Before the church?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
That's the Burgomaster, no?
Yes.
Ireena's brother, yeah.
Yes. A good friend of ours. Brother.
A
I was
good
going to say
friend.
lieutenant. Well, I assumed so until a couple of days ago that she was still a good friend. But
Anyway,
She's-
bacon.
okay. She's my ex-girlfriend. That's beside the point.
Right.
Bacon.
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 It's some bacon. It's right here on the
it's
table.
not bacon, it's bacon.
I didn't do my hour before bed. I'm a dumbass. Fuck no.
You
Okay,
fool.
well, it's fine. I just have
You don't have to-
-1 to all will saves today.
Wait, what?
It's fine.
Well, isn't it like you have to not do it for like a week before that happens, or
No, it's if I do if it's 1 week,
then,
I
it's
get
doomed
doomed.
one, right?
But if
But
I
so
do
today you're
it,
just
forget
down
1
one.
day, it's minus to all will saves.
Okay, you
Shit.
literally so paranoid that you forgot to forgot to brush your teeth,
I
and
was so paranoid I forgot to draw in my notebook. Fuck.
well, you were drawing in it at the bar, but
Not
no.
with love.
Not with love in your heart. You feel like this moment comes to you at like an oh fuck moment in the morning, and surprisingly though you don't feel worse off than you thought you would. You don't actually have that malice to your everything today.
He just looks at a shy. Shami is quiet. I don't fucking know what that means.
Is that not a good thing?
I forgot to do my thing yesterday, and I'm not suffering for it.
Okay. Well,
It should be good, but I'm so paranoid, Asha.
I can see that. Maybe you need to calm down.
Everyone's like, you don't say.
What is your massive aversion to things going well?
Because if things go well, then something bad's gonna happen.
That's
Mhm.
not...
It sounds like the exact opposite.
Things going well does generally prevent bad things from happening. I agree.
He knows what I'm about.
Can we go?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Fine. As shovels the rest of her breakfast in her mouth as fast as she can. Hiccups a little bit. And,
Oleander takes 2 bites of bacon and is like, "All right, let's go."
Stuff his bacon into my
Yeah,
bag.
what are we taking care of a
Pocket bacon.
child. What is going on?
He is a child. What are you talking about?
Are you bringing the decoy with you, or?
Oh fuck.
Keep forgetting about him. I can't physically remember that we have him.
Don't worry. I have enough paranoia to remember him always. Yeah, we'll bring him.
Okay.
Did we give him
Um,
breakfast?
Gently.
As we're walking,
Like,
he'll just kind of
shove
like
bacon
offer him
into his
some pocket bacon.
It opens its mouth without really like any.
No.
I deposit the bacon.
It closes its mouth. You don't see it chew. It's just like
just
holding the bacon
holding
in its
it.
mouth.
Hey guys, I found a new bag.
Now that's a bag of holding.
Alright. To Ismark.
You head through town. How early did you guys get up? I know Oleander was
Not.
probably like
Not early.
okay.
Oleander was probably sitting on the roof for 3 hours waiting for everyone else to wake up.
Ellen was
Sure.
ass crack of dawn.
As soon as the
like
sun
a good
rose,
little
he was up.
soldier. So yeah, Callum and Oleander were up parallel to each other for a few hours, never actually intersecting, as Oleander was literally on the roof.
Take the sword by the blade and just like tap on the roof with the pommel, just as kind of like a "you good?"
Fucking 1,000-yard stare of just like fucking just waiting.
Thunk thunk.
But as you all walk into town, people are up and about. In the, again, quote-unquote light of day, as there is no sun, but it is still brighter than it was during night. The town almost gives off a homely feel rather than the terrifying demeanor that it did the last time you were in town. Even most of the claw marks on the buildings seem to have been patched over with either new woodwork or just some kind of patch job. There are a few kids moving through the street, and you all bump into someone as you're walking through town. And as she pulls back, you see Mary, the old woman that came by the burgomaster's house the night or the morning after the non-canon episode where you played Ismark's father turn into a vampire.
I don't remember Mary.
She
Do you
was like
remember?
looking for her daughter or something?
Yeah, she was looking for
I
her
don't remember
daughter.
this.
She looks like this.
Oh, I
Although,
do. I remember.
She doesn't look nearly that bedraggled anymore. She actually has a bit of a smile on her face, and her clothes look like they've been freshly washed. And she says, "Oh, you are all Ismark's friends, are you not? Oh, it's so good to see you."
You as well. What was your name again?
What was that?
What was your name again?
Oh, Mary. I'm Gertruda's mother, and she reaches out her hand for like a handshake with you.
Well, it's wonderful to see you again.
Did you ever find her?
Mother. You see coming through the small crowds. You see a beautiful young woman. She does give off a bit of a waifish look. She has very delicate feminine features, and her eyes almost seem like a little too big for her head. Not in like a very off-putting kind of way, just like genetic lottery bigger than her face.
I'm fucking so unnerved.
Didn't we find out that she was like dead?
Did you?
Probably not.
I feel like we found out something about her, but it's been fucking forever.
Maybe someone should take notes.
All right, you.
Fuck off.
I know
Tell us.
technically what
That was a year ago, Jonathan, please.
I wasn't a part of this party, but I know that
Where
things. Ah!
David, can you tell us about this, please? I know you're watching.
I feel like we found out
David's like, I
something
remember
about
her
her
face.
going to the castle or something and just not coming. We found out something about her. I feel like she's not supposed to be here and alive.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine.
Hey, while they're trying to figure that out, can I just do a sense motive and just please?
Secret perception check, yeah. She gives a smile as she's got like a bag in her hand, and she's, Mother, these friends of yours, and Mary turns around and says, "Oh yes, Gertrude, these are some folks that I met at the burgomaster's place. They might have heard me be a little bit hysterical about you, but you're back now, and I just wanted to say hello to them and let you know that if you were still looking for Gertrude, she came back. She said she got lost in the woods, and it was a miracle that she got out alive."
Looking at her, is she like? Does she look human?
You can also
is
make
she a
me
little fucked up?
Are you just like perceiving her, or are you checking if she's like some kind of monster disguising itself as a person?
That one.
Then
The second
you
one.
can make an occultism check.
Should that have been secret?
Yes.
I didn't see it, so it can't hurt me.
Read faster, David. Seems like a normal person. I mean, you see she's like interacting with her mother. She's not an illusion as far as you can tell. She's holding a bag. She just seems like a waifish young lady. She's probably in like her late teens, early 20s. But she doesn't seem
Any
like
kind
a
of check
doppelganger or anything
I
like
can
that.
do for you.
You've
to
already made
tell
the
me-
check!
No, for you to tell me the information I can't remember.
The check is whether
I don't even have my
'Cause
notes. I packed
We lived
them.
through
I'm
it.
not-
We just can't remember, please. It was a year ago.
I don't remember what I've told you. So
Oh man.
because I know like things that have happened, but my knowledge and your knowledge sometimes gets mixed up.
What did my
Yeah,
sense
hopefully
motive get me?
David can figure it out.
Nico, if you want to message me what you remember, so that since you've apparently
I mean, I don't remember the session, so I don't know what you've changed, but I know the thing.
you know a thing.
Hold on.
The thing.
Your sense motive, she seems like a nice young girl. She is all smiles, beautiful girl, and seems to be doting on her mother, who seems like she has the vibe of someone who was like recently ill and is recovering, like a little still like gaunt in her cheekbones, but starting to fill out.
I feel like she went to the castle. I don't remember who told us that.
I mean, I know that. I just don't remember if that's what.
And the thing is Oleander wouldn't know, so it
No,
doesn't
yeah.
even matter. Yeah.
While you guys are being suspicious, she just kind of like gives you a little bow and says, "Well, it was lovely to meet you, but we have some more shopping to do in town. Maybe we'll see you around."
Of course.
And
Yeah.
Good day. Glad you're all safe.
and she walks arm in arm with her mother away.
They seem nice.
Nice.
This seems
They seem-
suspicious.
They seem happy.
Yes.
Something is not right here. All right, Oleander, calm down.
Let's keep on trying to figure out what then.
Let's go to the burgomaster.
Yes.
You all head down the southern road to the Burgomaster's mansion. All I have about is that Mary went to Ismark to talk to him about her daughter who was gone for weeks, and Ismark was like, "Oh, she's probably dead." That is what I thought.
Oh, so
you heard.
Ismark
Yeah.
said, "Oh, she's probably
Yeah,
dead."
Ismark was like, "If she's been gone for this long, she's probably dead."
Oh, okay.
And that is what I thought that
Okay.
I told you, and I couldn't remember. But yeah, you head down to the Burgomaster's mansion. You see a few lights on. Ezmerelda walks up and knocks on the door, and then kind of like steps back because she doesn't actually know Ismark, but you two do.
Are you going
after a
to
moment.
tell Ismark you've been fucking his sister?
Ashai, please. Just leave that out.
I
There's
can tell
just,
him if you want to.
there's just no decorum around these types of conversations, is there?
Well, we've been together adventuring for quite a long time, so
I see.
we've lost all decorum with
I
each
mean,
other.
we could tell from a couple nights ago.
Oh my god. Don't tell him that either. Please. Fucking
It's not my job.
cordial with Ismark. Thank you.
I've never met the man. I don't know.
You hear the door start to open, and it opens like a little bit, and you see an eye peeking out. And then as soon as he sees that it's all you, you see Ismark open the door. It says, "You're back."
What does he look like? I've never met this man. Show him to me.
Seconded.
Ismark Kolyanovich, as his full name is. He is a strapping lad, mid-20s, fair skin, stubble on his face, and very blonde with like shoulder-length hair that looks pretty fair. Blue eyes, and he looks a little stiff in proper burgomaster's clothes, which is you would not have seen him in before, Ireena and Ashai, but you do remember he was setting himself up as the burgomaster after his father died, and he sent Ireena off with you guys. Seems a little bit stiff, and just is looking at you. Where's Ireena?
Okay. We're not here to tell you that there's any wrongdoings. I just want to start with that so that you're not paranoid. Ireena's fine. She is off with our other party members, and she's fine. We'll start there.
See him like reach out a hand to you guys, and if you don't stop him, he's going to like touch Ireena on the face.
Sure. I think she's too stunned to stop him.
Have you been seeing things?
I why don't you come in? Sorry, apologies.
We're getting information.
Please, sorry, your new friends. Sorry, Burgomaster is Mark Kolyanovich at your service.
Oleander Mikosvich. Pleasure to meet you.
Lieutenant Callum Philvale at yours.
Lieutenant, kind of looks at you and is like, "Oh, you're from Beyond the Mists, aren't you?"
Afraid so?
Well, my sincerest apologies, but that is no excuse for me to not extend hospitality, so please come in. And he lets you into the mansion and goes off to get like a small plate of hors d'oeuvres. Just snacks and drinks, and places them down on a... he brings you into this nice receiving room with a nice fireplace that has a small fire going in it to stave off the morning's chill. Sits down the food and drinks and sits down in one of the comfy chairs.
So how long have you been seeing things?
Oleander, you can't just ask people how long.
No, it's fine. I haven't been seeing things specifically. I don't know what's going on. And I was... Sorry, let me, I guess start over at the beginning. you all left, what has it been, 2 months ago now? Glad to hear Ireena's alright. Everything was much the same for a few weeks after you left, and then suddenly it wasn't. And I don't know how to describe it. Just one morning I woke up and I felt like everything was going to be alright. All of the jobs that I've been doing as burgomaster, the tax collections, the keeping things up to date, suddenly all seemed easier. I was so worried about following in my father's footsteps, and then it suddenly just seemed like I'd been worrying a lot for nothing. And we stopped hearing things in the woods. Ghouls weren't passing through the town. No werewolf sounds, and people started venturing out during the daytime. And then we got a new priest of the Morning Lord, and there were people coming through, adventurers that would stop by the Builder's Mercantile and the tavern and spend money, and everything's fine, and I don't know why I don't feel fine anymore.
You started feeling better before the new priest came.
Yes. Is that important?
I don't know.
Were there lads in the church before the priest came?
Let me see if he remembers. Honestly, I don't recall. Wasn't high on my list of things to do, checking to see if anyone was living in the church or not. Why? What's going? You must know something. That's why you're here, isn't it? That there's something going wrong, and you're here to figure it out and take care of it.
Okay, slow down, please. We have a feeling something is not right here.
No shit.
And that's it. That's as far as we've gotten. And that's why we wanted to come speak to you.
How long have you not been feeling fine?
I mean, I feel fine, and because of that, I don't feel fine.
Right.
Because I'm used to always feeling like I'm one night away from a werewolf ripping open my door and eating my innards.
Cast a glance at Oleander.
What?
I cast a glance over at you when he mentions always being scared of.
And I should be happy that people are out and about, and that my village is no longer a pallor of gloom and hopelessness.
What was your biggest fear when you became a burgomaster?
That I wouldn't be able to live up to my father's. That I wouldn't be able to follow in his footsteps well enough. That I would be a poor burgomaster, and that the village would fall apart while I was the burgomaster.
You all stay here real quick. He's gonna run out and he's gonna find Molly.
And who?
Whatever the fuck her
Mary?
name is.
Mary.
Mary. Molly. Mary. Her.
Make a perception check. Can be up front, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't think you immediately find her out in the, like in the town square or anything. There's still people milling about, but you don't see Mary anywhere.
He goes
Or
back
Gertruda.
in. Asha, Reina. When you first met Mary, mother, distraught
Oh.
over the loss of her daughter, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
her daughter showed up one day, said that she got lost in the woods, and that she honestly couldn't remember much of what happened, and she just thought it was a miracle that she managed to make it back.
So what I'm hearing is now two people's worst fears have been sated by whatever's going on.
Does this have anything to do with the dolls? Do you know anything about dolls?
I can't say that I do know. Dolls? I know there was a doll maker in Vallaki, but I can't imagine why there'd be dolls around here.
Do you know what the doll maker's name was?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think Blin something? I don't know.
Did you appoint the new priest of the Morning Lord?
Not really. She used to be one of the residents here of Vallaki, and when everybody started to gain their courage again, for lack of a better term, she said that she'd always wanted to be a priest, but she was worried that no one would ever attend her sermons, and, well, Father Donovich was a priest for the longest time anyway.
So her biggest fear was failure, and now she's successfully running a church.
But what
And
does
the
all
tavern
that
is
mean?
doing well.
Do you have any conclusions past people's greatest fears are being alleviated?
So from what I'm seeing currently, that is presented in front of me, everyone's biggest fears are being alleviated. There is also an aura around this entire area that luck seems to be on your side, where it pushes something over if it's just at the edge. Whether that be killing something, whether that be it failing something. Something's always there to give you that one up. We need to find the source of that.
How?
You would just walk around town, barely failing things until
Well, I
we
think
start getting larger and larger margins of comfort.
I would like to check out the graveyard again. I would like to check out the church. Something felt off in the church. Not that like it's consecrated or anything, but I think it has to do with either the church or is one of the vampires, one of Strahd's bitches, are they any of them proficient in illusionary or mental things?
What do we know about the twink?
Ireena would know that, I'm sure.
Go ahead and make me I don't know, I guess a society check.
Ireena?
I'm trying to think of what the best kind of check here would be, but I'm just coming up with that. 30, not bad. From what Aster mentioned of Escher, he did seem to have a proclivity towards illusory and enchantment methods. I guess none of you know about Ludmilla, unfortunately.
Would Ireena know about Ludmilla? Are you sure Ireena doesn't know anything?
I think that you know that she's a spellcaster like Strahda,
Okay.
so more arcane in nature, but she's more generalized in her studies, I think.
The one who fucked up our dream at one time?
Yes, that is true, yes.
Oh, yeah. So we would know that then.
You would know that, yeah.
We could put 2 and 2 together with that bit.
I mean, if you're talking about magic specifically, it could maybe be either of those. But, I mean, what you see going on here in this town is would not fit any kind of individual spell. What is something to affect this large an area and this large an amount of people would be astronomical in terms of just like a wizard's potential. There are other ways like rituals and things like that where large swaths of land and people can be affected. But those are more esoteric in nature.
I think we really need to check out the church. I'm getting itchy.
All right.
This is a good place to start.
I'm
Hmm.
good. Check out the church.
Thank you, Ismark, for telling us this.
Yeah, of course.
Have
if
you
there's
ever had weird dreams?
no weird dreams lately. I was never really. There was a time where everybody was eating those the dream pastries that Granny would bring about. Oh, sorry, you've never met her. She's
Pin in that one. We'll deal with that later.
uh she sold pastries that she claimed would give
I have
you
a bunch of them in my
wonderful
bag right now.
yeah would
You
give
want
you a
one?
wonderful night's rest, but I was always frankly too busy to really consider partaking if it actually did anything.
It
Frankly, I
does
think it
good
was like
things, and it's a wonderful ride.
you sure it's not like a placebo effect or something like that?
No? I mean, God, I hope not.
Sorry,
I did some weird
I,
shit.
I believe you.
All right. Thank you for the info. If there's anything else,
If there's
please.
anything else, please do come by, and I will help with whatever I'm able to. But I do have some paperwork to be getting to.
Of course. I will. Cool. And he looks at the others before real quickly just. All right, and he just starts leaving for the church.
Thank you very much for your hospitality. We'll be back by if we need anything.
Of course. He looks directly at Reina and Ashaya and is like, interesting new friends you've got.
Yes, well,
And you can tell he's not talking about the lieutenant. He's talking about Oleander specifically.
we're keeping an eye on him, a close eye on him.
Well, good luck. I guess good luck in finding out what's happening. Although I'm very. Nothing. It's stupid. Go.
There's something you're not saying.
No,
Please
it's
speak.
just. You know why people would keep buying those dream pastries from Granny? Because it would give them
Good dreams.
dreams, and they would go back, and that's how she kept in business. That they would always buy another one, because when you're happy, when things go your way, you don't want it to go back to not being okay. And part of me is hoping that you fail, because I don't want things to go back to the way they were before. And I know that's fucked up of me, and that there's a problem, but
I know. But we have
let
to
me
make
see,
sure.
Ireena. If we don't talk before you leave, please give her my regards and my love.
We will. I promise.
Tell her I miss her.
We will.
Right, good luck. And he goes back to his office. You all leave the building. Oleander halfway down the street in front of you guys.
He's going his full 40 feet per movement. Just zoom in.
He's zooming.
The autism has
The
compelled him.
the tism has compelled him. You all start to head for the church. Let me flip a coin real quick.
Please give me something.
Well, I mean, I'll give you something. It's just whether it's a good or bad something.
Something kind.
Pass through the town square. People going about their business. A couple of them kind of like smile and wave at you all as you pass. They probably recognize Ashai and Reina a little bit. And as you reach the church, Oleander far ahead of the rest of you. What do you do?
Going to. I'm going. Is there like a way? Do I see how many floors there are?
Just the one floor with a bell tower.
I'm gonna go in and see if there's like an underground type of thing.
Could have just asked us.
I could
Yeah,
have.
we know where it is, so
Too bad.
could
Well,
ask,
Probably not.
but that's fine.
I'm
Oleander, you figure it out
sorry.
yourself.
I go by myself.
Sorry.
I get killed by myself.
What's going on?
I walk in, and I'm
Okay.
looking for like a basement or something. Like I'm just looking around.
You walk in. The doors open, clearly recently oiled. There's no creaking sound. Into a beautiful chapel. You can see clearly like brand new pews have been established here. There is the pulpit, and the windows show signs of having been recently fixed. Some stained glass depictions of the Morning Lord and the sun everywhere. Looking for a basement, you don't see anything immediately.
Okay.
When one of the doors to your left opens, and a woman steps out, wearing clearly like a priest's robe, with an amulet of the Morning Lord hanging above her chest. She looks probably 40s, mid 40s. A few lines on her weathered face, hair starting to gray, but a decent smile on her face as she opens the door and sees you and says, welcome, my child. How may I help you this evening? This morning, sorry.
Hello. Good morning. I'm just looking around. Because I've heard that a couple weeks ago, things were going really well. And so I'm just checking it out, seeing what's going on, just looking to see if maybe something with the church is up. Hi, I'm Oleander. Oh my God, Oleander Mikosvich. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Of course, Mother Polensky. A pleasure to meet you.
My friends are coming up in just a little bit, so you're gonna get a couple of folks.
Probably about now they walk in. It's not a particularly large village.
Ashai is fine walking up.
Yeah, you don't feel any kind of repulsive nature from it. I mean, once you pass through the doors, it maybe feels like there's an itch on your skin. As even if this place isn't consecrated, it is still like a chapel of the Morning Lord.
I'm just like
and-
not looking at any.
Yeah, just as long as you're not like directly looking at anything, you're probably fine. But it's still like uncomfortable.
This is Asha, Ezmerelda, Lieutenant Callum, and Ireena. You became priests.
Yes, Ashai and Ireena. I remember you two. You
Did we ever?
How?
I used to live in that house over there, and she points through the door at one of the nearby houses. Says, I saw you bringing the previous burgomaster for his funeral a few months ago, and I wanted to thank you for helping Ismark and Ireena. They were not doing so well after their father passed, and I'm just glad that they at least had someone to help them, and I wanted to thank you for that.
You're welcome. And I see that you're I'm gonna say Rain. That's not right.
Your reign!
Your
Reign of the
priesthood.
Morning Lord!
Your priesthood has gone well.
I suppose so. I think people have always hoped that they could find some dark in or some light in a dreary place like Barovia, but until recently they had no reason to suspect they could find any, and I'm glad that I can help them find some, I suppose.
You don't think any of this is suspicious?
I mean, you could call it suspicious, I suppose. Coincidental, maybe I would call it, but there are many things in Barovia that I do not understand. The people that pass through the mists that go missing, the March of the Dead every night. It's certainly unsettling, but I try to find the light when I can, and I'm glad to.
Are the boys okay hearing about the March of the Dead?
Oh, your friends are definitely new to Barovia, aren't they?
Yeah,
In my
Oleander
notes,
does
I have
the-
just written March of the Dead with 4 question marks.
Oleander has just blinked, just like, what?
Oh yeah, we used to be part of that.
Yes,
You-
we were
what?
part of that as well.
There is a march that happens every night at midnight where the souls of the dead, or so it seems, leave and they march through the village of Barovia all the way up to the castle.
Does that still happen
And-
every night?
Yes. But it seems less frightening now, I suppose. They are just spirits, and they cannot harm us, so.
While she's talking, Oleander just kind of starts wandering around,
Mhm.
looking at stuff. We'll send a message to Ashai. Is there anything in this church that might be hidden? Like a roof or a
Okay,
basement or
I still have to speak out loud to answer you.
You do, yeah.
for message. Oh fuck.
I will just wander over to Oleander, wherever he is. Is the lady watching me?
She seems engrossed in her conversation with
You could just
Ireena.
nod. Just nod at
I
him.
want to give him specifics, though. Let's
Uh,
go walk
Go
over.
ahead and just make me a stealth check.
Oh, no problem.
Because you're kind of like gesturing with your head towards the room where the entrance to the basement is, and it goes unnoticed by the mother. There's the door immediately to the right as you enter the church is what she's gesturing to.
Okay. He will start wandering through there. If I gotta roll a stealth check, I'll roll a stealth check.
I think it's fine. She
Okay.
doesn't seem she's like I said, she's engrossed in her conversation with Ireena and the lieutenant. So you just kind of like ease the door open, which again, very recently oiled hinges, so it doesn't squeak, and you just slip through and close it behind you. Into what looks like a small, like a storage closet. There's cones of incense and clearly like containers for what will eventually probably be holy water, extra changes of clothes, things that you would expect to find in a priest's closet and in a church. And in the corner there is a ladder that leads down into a basement.
He goes down.
The basement looks like it was recently cleaned, but go ahead and make a perception check.
May I hero point that?
You may.
Thank you.
It looks like it has been recently cleaned. It's if you were to hazard a guess, it's probably meant for like water overflow. And there you can see there are like supplies for the graveyard, gardening tools and shovels and things, and a few coffins that have clearly been recently made but have not been utilized yet.
I'm gonna hit him with the old reliable sense the unseen.
Around, nothing invisible. No ghosts, no incorporeal beings hiding in the walls.
Nothing illusionary.
Could make a secret perception check if you want to see if there's maybe something that you're missing.
Yes, please.
If there's an illusion. No illusions.
Sending a message to Ireena that simply just says, basement seems to be all clear. Is there anything else I might be missing?
I can't answer you. We're not even in the same room.
Fuck. You got that message. So I just said, I just say basement's all clear then.
Eventually, you guys, like, is there anything else you wanted to ask the priestess before you leave?
I got nothing.
I don't know what else to. I don't know. I don't have.
She didn't have anything to do with why everyone's feeling so good, so we're just happy for her, I suppose.
Yeah. Does anyone else have another question over the table?
I feel like
No,
Cloak
yeah,
is-
I can't think
no?
of anything else.
Well,
either,
I want to
so-
go wander around the graveyard for a minute.
Yeah, I was about to say I want to pop up into the graveyard real quick.
As you finish up your conversation and you sneak back out, we will close it out here for the night. And we can check out the graveyard and see what's going on next time.
Sounds good.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Although I guess you guys are going to have to wait 2 weeks to figure out more stuff about what's going on in Barovia. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time, and try not to feel too lucky.